I want to share something today that really made me smile. So I didn't really understand how to explain this from my experience, and it just hit me earlier today before I got I wake up close to afternoon, so I can't really say morning, but it's my morning coffee. And so when I was scrolling, I said, let me find out what this Cracker Barrel thing is, right? And it hit me to watch the jokes on both sides of the coin. And so this, like I say, I'm going to talk about racism, prejudice on my level, the way I talk about it. And it just made me smile, not only laughing at the jokes, those that can create jokes out of situations is just a beautiful mind. It's such a wonderful way of creativity in my way of thinking about it from my perspective. You know, it makes people like me laugh, ha 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 ha, you know, and lighten up situations like that. And that's how I like to be in my environments, whether it's work, dealing with people, things of that nature, right? And so I bring up the Cracker Barrel situation because it just hit it right on the nose. It was like, okay, so the MAGA folks, according to what I was reading and looking at, is really pissed off about them taking down the history of the Southern, I don't know how to say it, the Southernness of them old slavery roots, right? That's the way I'll say it. The prejudiceness and this and that or whatever. And then I was like, wait a minute, but the black people are saying put the cracker back, leaning on the barrel, the white man back leaning on the barrel. And somebody explained it in their joke. It's like they both are saying the same thing, both sides of the coin. So let me say it like this. The white folks are saying, don't strip history. We need to keep history, the slave history, in hating black folks, right? And so black folks are saying, who in the hell told you to take that sign down anyway and rebrand it to a different sign? At least we know who the prejudiced folks are. We want you to put it back too. I don't know. So I was, and then in between laughing at the jokes, I was like, they're both saying the same thing. Leave the man standing by the barrel from 1960s or whatever it was put up, put it back. And I'm laughing because I'm just thinking about one video where they said, nigga run, nigga run, nigga run, and it's a black girl eating her food inside a Cracker Barrel. And then it's just all types of jokes on both sides, on the white side and on the black side, on the MAGA side, the real radical Republicans, and then the liberal side. They was given a liberal side mindset as well. And so that made me think about it in the workplace or out in the community or dealing with people. It's like we're from different backgrounds, but we can make jokes about, with some people, not everybody, because some people get so serious, they get so mad, they get so, I'm gonna chop you up and throw you in the back of a pickup truck and feed you to the coyotes, you know. Some people get really, really, really upset. But some people, it's like they know where I come from. I know where you come from. And we can laugh and joke and kick it up and respect each other, you know. And so that's all I'm trying to say after looking at both sides of opinions of the Cracker Barrel thing, you know. And it's not like, you know, the racism that's hidden, that's I'm gonna get you sucker on either side, you know, or whatever. I just like the humor part of it. I know who you are. Radical acceptance. I accept who you are. You accept who I am. And we don't harm each other. You know, you're not poisoning the food I'm eating at your establishment. I choose the, and that's another thing I was thinking, traveling around in the military, doing the PCS moves. That was one of our spots to go to, because it was like, so you don't get sick while you're driving long distances. You don't want to go to McDonald's. You don't want to feed your kids you know, fast food or the gas station food all the time. So we would stop at places like Cracker Barrel or, you know, stuff like that, and just like browsing through the gift shop. And I like candy and looking at the different types of, you know, little knickknacks, right? And but that was one of our spots to go to, traveling on our PCS moves. And so I was like, man, you know, it's a trip. But see, some people that I have come in contact with are too serious, where you can't joke with them, and they flat out don't accept where you from, you know, and so you just have to keep your guard up around them so you don't get hurt, things of that nature. But I am thankful for the jokes on both sides, and it's like, just made me realize that's the same way I am when I deal with people, whether it be, you know, just people, period, that I work with, that come face to face with me, you know, laughing, being able to laugh and tell a joke with somebody, even if they hate you and they let you know, I don't like your skin color. And that's the same thing within I'm black, within the black community as well. I don't like your skin color. I am, but you know who I am. But we can still laugh and joke with one another. But you just gotta know how not to outstep your boundaries. You know, you just learn that with time or whatever. And that's it for that.